Hello and welcome. My name is Vickie-Marie and I'm going to take you on a twisty variation of sun salutations. So this particular variation will include cow-faced legs and a little bit of cross-body action. No props are necessary, but if you use them in your practice, just having blocks maybe near the front. Otherwise, we're going to start at the top of your space. Feet are about hip-width apart. Maybe slightly closer if you want more intensity. And we'll soften the knees. And we'll just take a few shoulder rolls, taking the shoulders up and then back. And then beginning to take it forward. Arms might go slightly wider. And then beginning to find some stillness. We're going to begin to take the arms up overhead. Gaze can follow, maybe taking a gentle back bend. And then hands down into the heart space. Softening the knees, hinging at the waist, forward fold, letting the hands come down towards the feet. We'll take a halfway lift, hands to thighs, shins or peace fingers to the earth, flat back. And then we'll begin to soften. So this is where we're going to begin our twisty variation. So beginning to plant the hands, you're going to take your right foot, lifting the heel, and we're going to step it back towards that back left corner of your mat. So this left foot might come a little bit more center. Imagine cross. We can stay in this cross-like runner's lunge. Otherwise, taking the arms up, pressing into that left foot. Maybe taking a prayer to the back of the head. Round of breath. And then we'll begin to take the arms up, releasing the hands down. So listening carefully, we're going to take this left foot. We're coming into a three-legged like dog, taking the left leg back, and then taking it over towards that right back corner of your mat. So the legs are crossed. Maybe we're stacking the knees. Maybe we're closer together. We're going to gently begin to release the knees down. Taking the feet out to the side, we're beginning to come into our cow face legs. So letting the sit bones come all the way back. Anyway, make some adjustments. We want to aspire to come onto the top of the foot. We can stay, lengthening. Maybe we begin to fold. Hands as wide as your space. Maybe walking the hands further forward, releasing the head. And we'll begin to lift the torso. If we folded, we're going to begin to come into a tabletop position, rolling forward, detangling the knees. And we'll come into a downward dog. As you begin to arrive, you might sway, you might wag the tail. And we're going to begin to take the gaze forward. We're rippling forward to a plank, high or foundational. Again, we can stay. Round of breath. And then we'll begin to release the knees. Releasing the chest all the way down. We're going to take a cobra. Untucking the toes. Lifting the torso. Baby or high. Gently beginning to release. We'll tuck the toes, coming back onto the knees, and then your downward dog. We're going to casually begin to bring the gaze forward, walking, stepping, or hopping. Feet to the hands. Forward fold. Halfway. Exhale and fold. We'll come up to standing, taking the arms up. Maybe a gentle back bend. And folding down. We're going to come into that twisted runner's lunge. So beginning to lift that left heel, sliding or stepping it back. Right foot might come more center of the mat. Staying low, hands in contact with the earth or the blocks. Taking the arms up, maybe prayer to the back of the head. If we do take the prayer to the back of the head, chin's parallel with the earth rather than tucking the chin in. We'll take the arms up, down, back towards the earth. We're coming into that cross-legged downward dog. Right leg going up, three-legged, and then taking the right foot over towards the left corner of our mat. Gently releasing the knees down. Staying here, beginning to come into your cow face legs, letting the sit bones come to the earth. Again, lengthening. We can stay high or begin to melt. Each side will be different. This might be a tighter side. We'll begin to lift. We'll begin to come back into our table, detangling the legs, tucking the toes, downward dog. You're going to ripple forwards, coming into your plank pose. And beginning to come into a half push-up. So begin to shift the weight forward, bending the elbows so they're in line with the rib cage. And then beginning to roll over to your upward dog. So you're on top of the feet, hands. Exhaling, downward dog. Taking the gaze forward, walking, stepping or hopping, feet to the hands, forward fold. Halfway lift. And fold. We're going to come up to stand. We're going to do each side one more time. So when you're ready, taking a gentle back bend. Softening and folding down. Halfway lift. A little bit more muscle memory this time. Exhaling and folding. Planting the hand, shifting the weight to that left foot, lifting the right heel. We're going to step back into our twisted runner's lunge. Staying and beginning to lift. Maybe that reverse prayer. Arms waiting to go up. Releasing, framing that front foot. And then we'll begin to take that left leg back, three-legged. And then our cross-legged downward dog, left foot over towards the right edge of your mat. Beginning to release the knees down, coming into your cow face. Legs, stacking the knees, lengthening. We're beginning to melt. Round of breath. Begin to lift. Rolling onto our table. Untangling the legs, downward dog. We're going to ripple forward to your plank. Now your choice, cobra, upward dog. If we're taking upward dog, coming into your chaturanga, rolling over. And eventually downward dog. We'll take the gaze forward, walking, stepping or hopping, feet to the hands. Halfway lift. And fold. Final side, taking the arms up. Slide back bend. And hinge. Halfway. And fold. Planting the hands, stepping back with your left foot. Staying or taking the arms up. Taking your choice to reverse prayer. Hands waiting to come down. And taking your three-legged dog, dominant on that right side. And then our cross-legged downward dog. Beginning to release the knees. And then exploring your cow face legs. Maybe melting. We'll lift, tabletop, detangling the legs, tucking the toes, downward dog. Rippling forward, your plank, higher foundation. Cobra or upward dog. Downward dog. Exhaling, releasing the knees down. Coming to a kneeling position, sitting on the heels. This is uncomfortable, coming into your easy seated position. We'll take the hand to the heart, hand to the belly. We'll take 3 rounds of breath. We're going to take the hands here at the heart, bowing the head to the hands in gratitude for investing in your well-being and your practice. And thank you for exploring this twisty variation of sun salutations. And I hope you have an amazing day.